Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. This is Friday Night Frosthaven, and the gang is not here, but the Greg's here. What more
But
do we
Greg
need?
is here.
What do we need,
Yeah.
really?
It's Greg and
As
James. Frost him up.
as a totally okay song on the new Bare Naked Ladies album goes, what do we need? Not a lot. I'm pretty sure we could get by with half as much as we got, and we're gonna find out if that's true tonight. Because not only is Danielle not here, after I'm not going to say leading me on, but it certainly seemed like she was going to be here right up until she wasn't. But also Rich, who had previously said we're gonna have to. Rich finally got his procedure completed, so he had already said we're gonna have to do a short. It's gonna have to be a little bit shorter. And then later he texted us and said, "So I sat down for supper," and I'm thinking, what if you guys played 2-player?
Yeah.
And so here we are in absentia. Player 1, Rich. We wish him well. We wish him a steady recovery. Oh, hey, I've got to update my level because I am level 5.
Nice.
There we go.
Ooh, is that going to put the scenario level up?
Oh, and we did a thing, so I need to advance my quest. I am 2/3 done. And we do.
Nice.
We're up to scenario. We're doing this on scenario level 4 today because my level 5 Deep Wraith combined with Greg's level 9 Drifter have an average level of 7. Divided by 2, 3.5. Rounded up, it's 4. Guided by voices in the house, by the way.
Nice.
Crossing some animals. And if he's here while doing that, I can't imagine he's lurking while also streaming. So I guess sometimes you do your Animal Crossing secretly without your audience. And Carrion Librarian here, very happy to have you here. We thank you for your kind support.
People all over the world joining us.
Yes, from Texas all the way to the other room where Greg lives.
Yep.
And probably many places in between. And of course, we know asynchronously from Denmark at least. So, hey, folks, all around the world, we're glad to have you here with us, whether live or via recording. And yeah, we're going ahead with this 2-player instead of putting it off because it's momentous. If we succeed at this scenario 118, Lurker Necromancy, we're retiring the Drifter at long last.
Yes. At long last.
Ah, yes. So I actually managed to catch like the last 5 minutes of a Guided by Voices stream this week, and he wasn't playing Animal Crossing. He was playing Miitopia, which I am familiar with.
Oh,
I know what it is. It's like a me-based sort of social RPG that I remember both from Guided by Voices himself now and back at the time when it came out. I remember reading that it had a surprisingly crunchy battle system. Like you get into this, you can spend some time thinking of how best to distribute your cakes among your party to get the stats in the right position so that when you go into the battles you're ready. It seems pretty cool. I will probably never experience it, but I was happy to stop by and see it. I got to start doing the formal shoutout thing because I don't even know exactly how it works. But I know you just type something in to cause the shoutout to happen. But when we do Friday Night Frosthaven, I do not have a keyboard near me. So just a regular shoutout to Guided by Voices. If you're into Animal Crossing, which honestly, you're watching Friday Night Frosthaven, equally as likely that you're also into Animal Crossing than that you're into anything else that we do here. So might as well send some promotion that way. Guided by Voices mostly does Animal Crossing, but also Miitopia. And also something else on Monday that starts with a P, I think. He'll let us know. But anyway, yeah, real chill. Streaming schedule never conflicts with the 58 Dream Street streaming schedule, so you can catch every single Guided by Voices stream and catch all of our streams. You don't have to do anything else. All right, so yeah, player 3 playing the Inox Drifter, the biggest hobo, for the last time.
For the last time.
It's Greg. How you doing, Greg?
Pretty good. Yeah, it was
Excited?
It was a busy, busy week, but I'm into the weekend now. 1 week away from vacation, and
Ooh.
excited to play some Frosthaven.
Excited to finally retire the Drifter.
Yes, and pick up on my new robot boy. So I think
Ah,
it's
Guided by
been a
Voices
while.
is being forced to play Palia or Palia for one stream,
Oh yeah,
which
yeah, yeah,
is a
Palia.
dumb, free farming mining sim game.
Is that Guided by Voices description or your own?
That's his. Yeah. No,
Okay.
I have very strong opinions about every video game, but I try not to like I don't want to harsh on people when they're like, I like this game. Like, oh really?
Hmm,
I
hmm.
heard it's dumb. Heard it's stupid. Um, I object to its economic model, free to play with microtransactions or whatever. Uh, yeah. Meanwhile, player four, uh, that's me playing the Lurker Deep
Yep.
Wraith. Click Trill, Snip Click, the game runner, the showrunner, your host here at 58 Dream Street. It's James. How am I doing? Pretty good. Pretty good. It started out a nice cool day, and now it's
Hmm.
that is that's ending. Vedev, welcome. But the weekend's here, so that's always exciting, even when you're on vacation, which I am. It's exciting when the weekend comes because, well, especially if your partner has a busted up knee, so you have to drive her to work and pick her up from work, and so your vacation basically just has the rhythms of a work week anyway. Uh, the weekend comes, and you're like, sweet, I can sleep. I can sleep till 8 tomorrow, and but also on the weekend, I get to play Dark Sun and Phantasmagoria. I'm hesitant to say I'm excited to play Phantasmagoria on Sunday since we're starting with a rape scene. Uh,
Mm,
yeah, that lined up
good
because
stuff.
I got to the end of chapter 3 and I know that the scene is at the start of chapter 4, and I was like, well, let's just stop. Like, let's stop for now.
Yeah,
And
you can throw up some warnings, some sensitivity
exactly,
warnings in your
exactly.
starting soon screen.
It's fortunately, since I'm doing the gimmick, I'm naming the episodes. I'm taking King's Quest game titles and then just putting a dumb scary pun in. So romancing the throne, which is already a pun,
Hmm.
became romancing the bones, and then
Okay, yeah, I was wondering
to
how you were gonna take that.
to err is human became to scare is human. Uh, so continuing chronologically, uh, fortunately, the fourth King's Quest game was the first one, Quest for the Crown. I didn't have any good idea for that subtitle. The fourth subtitle, as far as I know, if it's a pun, I missed it. It's The Perils of Rosella.
Yeah,
So I'll just call this Sunday's episode The Perils of Adrian. And then it doesn't have a
yeah,
joke. That's fine.
no,
And then I will, suspend my riffing and maybe not do an excitable intro, and then you know we can watch the scene with some content warnings, and then you know have a measured discussion of it after, and then play the game. uh,
yeah,
so
fun.
that's it is what it is. Hey, tomorrow in Dark Sun is going to start out great though, because when I left off, I had just freed the town from the mind control of an evil wizard, but before they can join the alliance of free villages, uh, there's a problem where all their warriors, once the wizard took over everyone's minds, he was like, well, I don't need these warriors. So he gave them to elven slavers to trade away as part of a big trade to get a statue, even though also he sent me on a quest to get the statue by killing the people he had already paid to get the statue. It
Hmm.
didn't really make that much sense, but at the end of it, I've done everything now except kill the slavers. That if I would appreciate that, I'm pretty sure, based on my own reading about whether I would get banned forever from Twitch for streaming Phantasmagoria, that it is okay uh,
Okay.
because of their new uh, labeling of streams as being for certain audiences. So
Hmm.
like even when I played Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness, just when I picked that category, it automatically put a content warning on my stream. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
so I think I'm safe, but I should double check just so I don't get perma banned from Twitch. Uh, couldn't hurt to make sure that doesn't happen to me. Uh, but yes, uh, much cheerier start in Darkside when we massacre a bunch of slavers. And the best thing is that they're like NPCs that will they don't just attack me on sight. So I've already been up and met them, but I was just like, well, the captured people themselves were like, please don't do anything while the wizard might kill all of our families. Like, just don't make any trouble. So now that the wizard's taken care of, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna try once at least if I can just walk into the middle of the camp and just one shot their leader and then just take on all comers as they all run at me. It's a maybe. Most of the goons are level 3, and one very nice thing is that my clerics can can conjure lesser earth elementals, which only have 20 hit points, but definitely have a low enough AC that this is old school. Low AC is good, like golf score. They can't get hit basically.
Oh God.
They can't get hit by level 3
Is
enemies.
this the era of what is it? Thad?
Thaco?
Thaco, yes.
I think that Thaco is gone,
Okay.
but Thaco still did exist in Pool of Radiance, and
Uh, just
here's the thing: when you don't have to calculate Thaco, it's
yeah.
not that
No, you don't
like
have to calculate anything.
it's not
It's a
nearly
video
as
game.
it's not nearly as but I mean like to think about what it means. It's not
Yeah.
when you don't have to figure out what your Thaco is in the first place. It's not super intuitive, but like it's workable. You can be like, okay, to hit armor class 0, I need to roll a 16. This guy has armor class 2, so I need to roll a 14 to hit him, which means that I have a 70% chance of hitting him. Boom.
Yeah.
You figured it out. But it's not as intuitive as just having a plus number to your attack and knowing that you have to get this number to hit him.
Yes, exactly.
Which is why they went that way. There are some ways in which I think D&D would benefit from getting back to some of the old ways, differentiating the classes more. And I mean, they have 5th edition differentiates them much more than 4th edition, which was like, what if everyone was the same?
Which didn't at all. Yeah, exactly. It differentiated, I think, in terms of type. Like it did have like melee control.
Yeah. Who's there to do
like,
damage? Who's there? It was like striker, defender, or something.
It was tank DPS control. It was basic MMO classifications. It's one of the major reasons why a lot of people were like, "Oh, this edition's just like an MMO on paper," when it's not like really that equivalent to MMO, but it's much more similar than any other version of D&D.
As long as we're going in on 4th edition here, I'll say the other thing I hated about it was that there were just too many things that would slightly modify your roll. So like by the time like cuz me and my friends had we had a 3-year 4th edition campaign that got into the teens in our levels, and it got to the point where just like every attack you would roll the attack and then you would say 13 and like 13 plus this, okay, I've got a 19, and then the DM would be like, oh, that's a miss, and then he'd be like, but wait, have you counted your like the spurs on your boots, which give you a +1 if you have recently like urged a horse?
Yeah.
And then it'll be like, okay, well now it's a 20. It's still a miss, but wait, did you remember your wristbands? Like what kind of rings do you have on? What kind of collar are you wearing? Did you remember your feet that you chose? It was just...
Did you remember that you went to the club recently and that gives you...
It was agonizing. It was not fun. But so there's some things I think the 5th edition, like, I think I really like in old D&D how a wizard or a magic user at like level 1 is like super fragile and like kind of powerful, but not really, like extremely limited, but then they're going to become extremely powerful, and then the like melee fighters get better, But it is true that like at higher levels, the fighters are often there to either just protect the wizards so they can cast, or to try to get hits in on the enemy wizards. Because the other thing about old D&D is if you're a spellcaster, if you take a hit in a round, you can't cast a spell later in that round.
Mm-hmm.
Which on its own just creates so many cool tactical scenarios where the battle starts and you're like, oh shit.
They've certainly tried to capture a lot of that with focus. So that maintaining spells is much harder, but just getting them off is much easier. But anyway, we should play Frosthaven.
We should. Frosthaven's a good game. Very intuitive system.
It is.
Good characters, good abilities, good tactics. We're doing the Lurker Necromancy scenario 118. We pivoted. We were going to do the Realm of Endless Frost, but we unlocked this during the Return of the Bone Shaper calendar event.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought, well, I was the Bone Shaper, and now I'm a Lurker. So that's nice synergy. And then because this one also requires the sled, it will still let us retire Greg. And then it's just kind of cool because, apologies for probably mangling the pronunciation, even though we went over this last time, Vlaada Chvatil, the designer, among other games, of Codenames. Yes. That's the only one of his games that I've played, although the impression I get from just looking at his ludography is that it's very eclectic, but also that all the games seem to be pretty well regarded. Martin vouched for the quality of his various designs. So I'm intrigued. I think I've typed the special rules in, so I've reviewed what this scenario is about. I think it seems cool.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll find out. Here we go. Lurker Necromancy, designed by Vlaada Chvatil and writing by Shannon Campbell. I know how to do that one. Introduction.
You're making a Valiant Untapped on Vad's name.
Well, I took ancient Greek in university, so I've had time when they'd ask you to read aloud, you're like trying to do aspirations because there's no like H at the start of words like like whatever. I can't even think of a good example. I can think of roots like hetero and homo, but those aren't the words. Those are just part of it. Anyway, the Bone Shaper leads you to a desolate stretch of coast, a place of icy drifts. You're cresting a mound of what seems like unnaturally piled snow when the Bone Shaper grabs your shoulder and hisses, "There!" Where the snow has been removed is a gaping hole, burrowing into darkness. It resembles a cursed sort of mining quarry, and indeed, the tunnel is guarded by listless figures, a horde of the undead. Their decayed clothing is in tatters, but around their necks are amulets which glow with a dark, undulating power. The Bone Shaper seems both disturbed and exhilarated. Those amulets must be the energy I sensed. Yet why do these mindless drones carry them? Hands crackling with energy, the Bone Shaper stands, which sends snow cascading down. Alerted to your presence, the undead begin lurching towards you. The Bone Shaper cackles. Time to find out. But does not help. just triggered the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So, here we are. I'll take us to the map screen. Boom. What we have here, I'll zoom out for a moment. Just to, oh, that's frustrating. That's my shirt. But yeah, fairly simple little scenario, looks like. 3 map tiles. Our combined objective is to kill all enemies and to loot all special tokens. What does that mean, special tokens? Well, here's the special rules. I will read my summary. I don't think my summary is perfect, but I will say that while I think these rules are cool, I do think the text explaining them could have used another pass. So here's how I've broken it down into 3 basic separate things. First, special rule, the dead accessorize. When a living bones or a frozen corpse enemy is revealed, in this scenario, we will place a numbered token on them if their standee number is even, or a lettered token if their standee number is odd. These tokens represent their amulets, which the monsters drop upon death instead of loot tokens. Okay. Next rule, amulet power. Amulets of Protection, which are what are represented by the letters, grant shield 3 to the monsters who possess them. Amulets of Reanimation, the ones represented by numbers that go on odd-numbered enemies, if left on the ground... Oh no. I gotta fix the rules 1 second. What's going on here? Okay. We'll spawn... living bones. No, wait. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Whoop. Okay. I'm not going to fix the line break. The edges there. I can live with this. The Amulet of Reanimation, represented by numbers, does nothing while it's being worn, but if left on the ground, it will spawn a living... Oh no, got a misspelling. Because I'm leaning over, because as I mentioned earlier, don't have a keyboard. There. It will spawn a living bones at the living bones turn in initiative order. So,
Okay.
as long as amulets of reanimation exist, we'll continue drawing living bones ability cards, even if there are no living bones.
Okay.
And the final rule is necklace snatchers. When we perform loot actions, we can forego looting to take one amulet from the neck of one dead thing that is within the loot range.
So these guys are both evens. So they have, was it extra shield?
Evens get letters, which are the amulets of protection. Yes.
Okay. So they have shield. What did you say?
They have shield 3 in addition to their base shield.
Ooh, so shield 4.
So, yeah.
altogether.
So they'll both have, both of these enemies will have shield 4 unless we snatch their necklace.
Okay, doke.
But also, we don't have to worry about their necklaces creating new living bones. if we
Creating
leave
new
them on the
enemies,
ground.
yeah.
Nonetheless. Great. So, that's it. These are the rules.
Okay.
So, yeah. We draw a challenge card. This week's challenge, if we choose to accept it, is budget rations. Whenever any character rests, they gain a curse. Shall we take it on, Greg?
Rest of any kind?
Any kind.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I guess we gotta complete the deck, right?
All right. Budget rations is in play.
Also, what was the scenario? What was the road event effect?
The town gained 1 morale because we got the old lady to stop screaming at everybody.
Great. Okay. Put me in 5 or 3. I don't really mind which one.
Okay.
Anywhere in the front line actually
Yeah.
would work.
I will also take. I'll take the other one. So we'll line up front. You're significantly more mobile than I am, as we thoroughly demonstrated last time. So I'll put you put you 1 hex further from the door. Actually, that's not even a hex further than from the door. So I think we'd probably be okay no matter what we did. Okay. Now. I could hold back on the assumption that the skeleton would come to us, and then I could snatch its necklace.
I'm going pretty early. I'm going to charge forward to try to take some of these hits a little bit. Ooh,
Okay.
Shit, I flipped one of my cards.
So, like, you're going for the corpse, or trying to get in between them both?
I'm going for the skeleton, but I think I'm going to end up between them.
Okay. Oh, as the decorated veteran, I immediately gain 2 trophies. Just going to grab my trophy tokens here. And I'm trying a whole new thing with my level 5 ability. So I'm gonna defer on activating Skull Collection for a while. And possibly never use it. Who knows?
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
but for now, I will. Where's the other? Where's the card? Here it is. Aha. Okay, I will do what I can against the skeleton,
Okay.
and I'll act early. If I snatch a necklace, it'll be next time. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. You ready, Greg?
Ready.
All right. Me too. Round one. Put them up, buddy. Boom. Okay. And then I'll flip up the monsters here. Great. Sound off. Drifter.
I've got 18.
18. All right. You're going first. I'm going second at 22. Where should these go? This is fine. Sure.
In that middle section would work too.
Yeah, you know what? I think they'll look fine up here. Sort of. Yeah, whatever. They're color coded.
What's the other guys doing?
The
Jeez.
frozen corpses are doing cold snap at 42, and the living bones are going last with focus stabs. Hold on, I'm going to rearrange a couple of things here on my table in front of me so that I have easier, don't have to turn as much to look at what our foes are doing, and get a little extra separation so I'm not accidentally drawing my own cards for the enemies between modifier decks. Okay, here we go. Drift away.
All right. So first, I'm going to put up accurate strikes on my next 6 attacks targeting enemies with shields. I have PS3. Then I'm going to use the bottom of use every pot to move 3. So move me to the other side of the bones.
1, 2, 3.
Could I be in the other spot? Could I go the other way?
1, 2, 3. Yes.
Yes. And then attack X, X being the number of hexes I move. So this is an attack 3.
Attack 3.
Pulling it. +1. 4 damage with PS3. That gets spread
Is
of
3 damage.
3 shield. Okay, great.
3 pierce took him down to 1 shield. Subtract 1 from 4.
Well, he's already got 1 shield though.
Yes. So the +3 gave him 4 shield. Pierce 3 takes him back down to 1. And then
Back
4
down to
damage. -1. 3 damage. Excellent.
There we go.
Very good.
First
Very
blood.
good. Well, first marrow.
First man.
All right. And now the lurker. Click, trill, snip, click. With the bottom of Skull Collection, I will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come around on this guy. And then I will go ahead and attack him with the top of Hollow Aura, which is an attack 3, pierce 2. So as though he had
2 shield.
Rambo is a zombie movie. First marrow.
Yep.
Rambone, as Guided by Voices says. Okay, so he's got 2 shield against my
Yep.
attack 3. Well, I'm going to go ahead and use my jagged sword to add a wound to this so we can stop worrying about this guy fairly soon, no matter what I pull.
Okay.
Okay, attack 3, pierce 2, so against shield 2, pulling it, +0. So 1 damage.
1 damage and
But
a
a
wound.
wound. He is wounded.
He's
I will
leaking
discard
marrow.
both of those cards. And then that infuses darkness into the air. Okay.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, you know what? Guided by Voices raises a fair point that Rambone is probably already a porn parody.
That's true, actually. Almost definitely.
Oh man! And if they did it after Rambo 2 was out, they could have the horror thing that when Weird Al parodied that scene in UHF, and I was watching it for the first time at my grandmother's house as a 9-year-old or something. Oh boy, did I laugh a lot at that scene. I already had the UHF soundtrack, but I didn't realize it was a soundtrack. I thought it was just a weird album with some songs that didn't quite make sense in context. And then you see the movie and you're like, oh. Okay. All right. Well, here it comes. The pain. Frozen Corpse does Cold Snap, which is a move +1, and then an attack -1. Well, that's okay. It's going to move 1 to attack the Drifter. This is an attack 3 on the Drifter.
Okay.
This guy
he has disadvantage.
Nice. This guy could consume Frost if there were any to add Brittle to this, but there isn't any. Disadvantage, good thing, because it's a +1 and a ×2, so +1.
I'll take the 4, yeah.
4 damage, yeah. That could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse, yeah.
And then the Living Bones will also just attack you because he's doing focus stabs.
Okay.
Concentrating both of his attacks on you. First one is disadvantage?
First one's disadvantage, second one won't be.
All right. Well, here we go. Attack 3. Pulling it. +1 and a -1.
All right, so your
2.
damage.
And then attack 3 with a single roll, +2. Yikes.
4 damage. Gotcha. Cool.
Okay. Tough crowd. Flipping this.
Here's what it
That was
is.
both of them. We're done here. Moving in to round 2. All right. Oh, damn it. I'm next to the bones, but not next to the corpse. And presumably
I'm going fairly early, like not super quick, but fairly early.
Yeah.
And I am planning on not being in the same location. So you could step in as long as you don't go.
It's not so much about stepping in as about wanting him to step to me so I could loot him and take his
Can you step and loot?
No.
Okay. Then yeah.
Wait, hold on. What's the top of my new ability? Wait, I'm not level 5. I'm level 4.
You sure?
Yeah, that's silly of me. Doesn't change anything. 13 means our average level is 6.5 divided by 2, 3.25, rounded up. Scenario level 4. But I will go briefly back to the gang screen to fix that.
Okay.
Okay. I figured that out because I was looking. I was like, "Where's my new card?" And then I realized, oops, I'm looking for a 5. Okay. Yes. Great. I can do something here. But what do I want to do with my bottom card? 1 second. Like, did you say you're going very early, Greg?
Not very early. Early, but not very early.
Okay. And this probably isn't the move.
Like if you like, don't go in the first quarter.
Yeah. So no, I can't do the thing that I was thinking. So I will do this. I'm going very early, but I have a plan.
All right, awesome.
Okay.
Excited to hear about it.
Yeah. Excellent. You ready, Greg?
I am ready. Yep.
Well, it's round 2. Put them up. Boom. Oh, I should have. Well, no. I can't take advantage of that darkness because of what I must do. Okay. Sound off.
25.
Drifter. 25.
Yeah,
All
I know.
right.
I'm the only one.
Yeah. Deep Wraith's going first at 14. The Drifter's going second at 25.
Nice, good.
The Living Bones is doing nothing special at 45. And the Frozen Corpse is doing Icy Swipe, which is a move -1, and then an attack +1 in a battle axe formation of 2 hexes, a cleave formation. So we do not want to be standing next to each other at the end of this.
Right.
Okay.
We'll try not
so,
to.
yeah, here we go. click, trill, snip, clicks go. With the bottom of lacerating stabs, I will teleport 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm behind this guy. You can see my claws sticking out from behind him. And then I can wound one enemy within range 1. I'll wound the corpse.
Makes sense. There we go.
Every little bit counts. And then, with the top of Grim Trophies, my new move, I will loot 1. I will use this loot 1 action to snatch the amulet off of this jerk, taking him down to shield 1. I gain 1 trophy for each loot token looted. Damn it. Doesn't count. All right.
Count.
Okay, but nonetheless, pretty good. All right, give me the beat, Greg. Free my soul.
I'm going to start by putting up a chunk of flesh. So next 6 sources of damage. Got 2 shield. Then I am going to use Unending Fight. So I'll start with an attack where I'm standing on the corpse. This is an attack 2 with PS3.
All right,
so he essentially has shield 1.
No, he has no shield. On the corpse?
Sorry, on the living bones where I'm standing. Sorry.
Men on the bones. You back around. Pierce 3 does give him functional shield 1 on this. And it's an attack what?
2.
Nice.
Pulling it.
Pull it.
+1, 3. So 2 damage.
Death sentence.
Death sentence. He will die on his turn. Then I will move. Which way do I move here?
Well, remember that we have to pick up that necklace, so don't move too far.
I won't. Is there snow beside me there?
That's a snow rock. That's an obstacle, yeah.
An obstacle. In that case, I suppose I'll just stay where I am then. I won't use this move. Okay. Instead, I will attack 2 again with PS3, which will make him essentially have no shield.
Shieldless.
So this is an attack 2. He does have Retaliate 2. So let's see how it goes. +1 again. 3 damage. And I will take 2 damage in turn.
Indeed. The frozen corpse has Retaliate. And I'm gathering it's because if you look at the graphic of the corpse, it's impaled by a lot of things that are jutting out of it. A lot of potential for self-harm. Okay. Well, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. The living bones dies. Excellent.
He sure does, and he drops his loot.
Heck yes, he does.
Which we do need to pick up, so.
Yep. And then, boom, the frozen corpse is going to do Icy Swipe against me, sadly.
Sure will. Yep.
So he looks at me, and this is an attack +1, so an attack 5. I don't have any defenses against this. Oh, and I also don't have my... Oh, yes, it is right here.
Well, he's going to take a wound, so I'll remember to add that.
Yes. Wound him.
He's got 4 damage now.
All right. I have 12 maximum hit points now, so at least I got that going for me. Because here is an attack 5 against me. I pull it. +1. 6 damage. Half of my health.
Half health.
Devastating. I should have brought Soul Hunger, but I did not. Okay. Ouch. That puts frost in the air. And it's the end of the round, so the darkness goes away and the frost wanes.
Okay. So, I can get this loot that we need to get.
Okay. But is it inconvenient for you in any way to do so? Because I can probably get back.
Well, I'll just have to... I won't be doing any damage this turn if I get it. So is it more worth it to
let me get it? Let me get it. I can
get it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
In that case, I will figure out something else to do.
Okay, and then...
So I'm going late and then doing some stuff.
Okay. I might not do any damage to him, but I can definitely... I can mess up his day.
Let me get it. Let me get the treasure.
Are you sure?
I can't... Yeah, I can't really do anything. I need to put this up and I can't really do anything of note otherwise.
Okay. What would my
But I need to
alternate
get this.
plan be?
I need to get this thing up. So
Ha.
I will just be helping myself this
Hello,
round.
Graham. Rich did exhaust before we even got started.
He did.
Yeah, before round one, he was proposing to still do it. Rich had his procedure the other day,
Mhm.
and so he was like around like 3. He was like, just so James is prepared, this is probably going to be a short one. I think I can sit for an hour, but probably not more than that. And then he sat down for supper and texted us and was like, well, I sat down for supper. You guys want to just play 2-player? So here we are. Okay. So I am. I don't. It doesn't even change what I do.
But
Or
see what I
actually,
can do.
I suppose. I don't know. No, I got. All right. Wait, Fedev, what did you see as something German? Okay. Oh man, so frustrating. I could, if only. Ah, did reach exhaust. Thank you, Graham. I was proud of myself. Budget Rations, the challenge, states that whenever a character rests, they gain a curse,
Yes.
which is rough. Okay,
It's tough, yeah.
so. Mm, it's already wounded. Okay. This is nothing. I have like a very minor move I can do. Hey, Stabinsky, welcome.
I mean, every bit counts.
Yeah. All right. We're going into round 3. You ready, Greg?
Ready.
All right, put them up, buddy. Boom. Flip up the monsters. And now, sound off, Drifter.
27.
27. All right. Looks like I'm going first. Oops, I flipped up a Living Bones card unnecessarily. Oh, hey, for anyone just joining us now, the wacky special rules of this scenario state that when we add frozen corpses and living bones to the scenario, they come with, depending on their standee number, so I got to draw them randomly. If it's even, they get a letter token. So this guy, both the enemies in this one were even. They had letter tokens. Letter tokens are amulets of protection. Or if they have odd, they get a number token. I did it back. No. Oh, God. Did we do this backwards?
It doesn't matter. If it's backwards, we'll just adjust it like that. Like,
Okay.
we'll just do it backwards.
This is
It's
one.
random,
Okay.
so it doesn't make a.
Even numbered ones have the amulet of reanimation. Okay. So these things don't have bonus shield. We've treated them like they did. That's fine. We'll live with that.
Well, why don't we just? Why don't we just?
But that means I
Do
do
the
need to
opposite.
pick up a bones. No, we're just fixing it. We played a little bit harder than we needed to for ourselves, but not even that hard because I snatched the corpse pretty early and we killed the bones. It wasn't a problem. Okay,
Okay.
so
When is the bones go?
I've written it wrong on the screen. God damn it! I just need to fix this.
Damn, James.
I know. I understand. It doesn't matter. Yeah, corpses have. Let's see. Frozen corpses. There are 6 standees, and living bones. Actually, no.
Also
There's
6.
They're both 6. There are some
Yep.
things, and often the bigger things don't have as many. Okay. So, amulets of protection are numbers. Oh God! You know what? Just don't. Nobody look at what I wrote on the screen.
Just stop showing it. You
I
have the
hate it.
option to
Yes,
not
I know.
show
It's
it.
gone forever now. God. It's just, doesn't this sound, Greg, when I say it, like the kind of thing that you would maybe put a couple headings or a little bold text or like a distinct, here's the amulet of protection in a paragraph and here's a paragraph. No, not at all. It's a very long paragraph that...
James, just tell me if I go
it's just
before
very
the
frustrating.
skeletons or not.
Oh, we all do. Way before.
Great, then it won't spawn. We're all good.
No, it's not going to matter. But, all right. Letters, reanimation. Numbers on the odds, protection. God. I still think this is very cool. I just would have liked some more copy editing. Okay. Now. Drifter said what?
27.
27. All right. I'm going to go before you at 20. The frozen corpse will go after us at 39, doing frost breath. So it's very nice that we're on either side of him, because that's a big area, fanning out attack. And the living bones, if we do not pick up the amulet of reanimation, will revive itself.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. It's Deep Wraith time. With the bottom of Succumb to Fear, I will teleport 3, not moving. Oh, you know what? Whatever. I'll tuck myself into this corner. Then I can muddle all within range 1. So muddle that corpse.
All right, muddled.
Not that it hardly matters, because then, with the top of Pinning Spines, yeah, they don't drop anything but their necklaces, which is also cruel, because we can use our loot actions to snatch their amulets off instead of looting. And my new ability card does loot 1, gain 1 trophy for each loot token looted. But they had to specify loot token, so then it doesn't count when I grab the necklace. Okay, with the top of Pinning Spines, I will first do an attack 1 against this fellow that causes disarm. So he has shield 1. Here's an attack 1, causing disarm. Pulling it, -1, no damage, but he's disarmed. And then
you take 2 damage though.
Oh, right. I did not think about that. Jeez. Okay, that's fine. We're riding the edge. Because I'm going to do another attack 1. Why not? He's at least disarmed.
You can just not.
Yeah, you know what? Fine. You're right. I'll forego. There's no point in immobilizing him anyway. He's not going to move. All right. I'll take my healing potion. What the hell?
Yeah,
Heal 3.
I would.
Heal 3. I'm back up above 50%. And then... is there any value in using my stamina potion to get something back? Yes, there... no, probably not. Not yet. Okay. All right. Well, that was a bust. Drifter. Drift away.
I am going... Do you have any ability to heal yourself other than drinking that potion?
No. I have a power that I didn't bring.
Should have thought about that, James.
Well, I didn't know that the pain conduit wasn't coming. I didn't change my cards after Rich pulled it.
You certainly knew a couple hours ago, James.
Yes, but I'd already done all the setup. I wasn't thinking about it.
I'm going to put a crushing weight. So my next 6 attacks have +2.
All right.
Then I'm going to use the bottom of Vile Assault to just move back 1 and then heal 2 self.
Nice. All right. You've looted the amulet of reanimation.
All right, before he could get it. Great. And now that guy's muddle and disarm goes away. But he doesn't move.
He loses 1 hit point.
And he loses 1 hit point because of his wound. Okay.
Okay. Well.
Okay, he's 1 away from me.
We're going in to the next round. Frost is gone. Going into round 4. Okay.
What can we do here? Okay.
Do you
I can What's up?
I was gonna say, do you got something?
Yeah, I can move forward and do a big attack.
Please do.
And then next round I can help you a little bit with healing.
Perfect. Okay. I should be able to
So,
survive a round.
good.
I hope.
I didn't really go the healing route, but I do have cards that can help a little bit on that
Okay.
regard.
I am going to go late, and we'll see what happens. Gotta shuffle the Frozen Corpse deck. Okay. Going into round 4. You ready, Greg?
Ready?
Put them up. Boom.
Boom.
All right, sound off. What do you got, Drifter?
17.
17. All right. You're going first. Barely, but you're going first.
Oh, okay.
The Frozen Corpse is doing Freezing Embrace at 23. Oh, that's actually not bad. It's going to move +1, and then it will embrittle and immobilize an enemy within range 1.
Okay.
No attack yet, though. And then I'll round out the round. All right, get us started, Drifter.
Okay. I am going to move 3. Just move me up as far as I can.
1, 2, 3.
That grants me shield 1 for the round. Not going to need it, but still good. Then I'm going to attack 4 PS2 at the top of Breakthrough.
Excellent.
So the PS2 takes care of a shield, so I don't have to move the other thing. And then I'm going to move Crushing Weight to make this an attack 6. And that's it. So pulling it, attack 6.
Come on, times 2.
Plus 2.
Hey.
8 damage.
8 damage. He is down to 4, and of course he's going to bleed 1.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll take 2 damage because of his retaliate.
All right. Sounds good.
And that's my turn.
Okay. It's corpse time. The corpse turns towards you. Bah. And he grabs you. You are immobilized and embrittled.
I'm going to throw up my reinforced shield to not be brittled. I will be immobilized.
Good call. All right.
Just immobilize.
And then,
This.
well,
All right.
I'm going to go for it. Who knows? With the top of Black Scythe, I'll do an attack 3. Against his shield 1.
Okay. Oh.
And, did you bleed him down?
No, you did it just now.
All right. He's down to 3. So I'm attacking shield 1 with a 3, so +1 is a kill. Pulling it. +2.
Hey, that's
And
dead. No retaliate for you.
No, and it's a new +2. So that's gratifying. I just added that.
So I am immobilized. So I'm immobilized.
Necklace
so
anymore,
I cannot.
so
He just dies.
Just dies. And then with the bottom of slipping into death, I'll do nothing. Or actually, do you want me to blow? No, I shouldn't blow the door yet.
Don't blow the door.
Okay.
I'm immobilized right now. Why would you blow it?
Yeah, I do nothing. I guess the move then is the long rest, huh?
Yeah. I can only heal you 2. I'm not supposed to say numbers. Shite.
It doesn't matter. You can only heal me a bit, and that's fine.
Do you want it?
Yes.
Do you want a little bit of healing? Okay.
Absolutely.
Then I will take this turn to heal and then short rest.
All right, and I will long rest. And then I guess I gotta pick a card that I can give up, which is hard. It's tough to do. Okay. I've chosen my card to lose. This is just round 5, just happening. Because there's nothing happening except our... Oh, you're taking a turn? Right.
Well, I got to...
You said you would heal me.
You, yeah.
All right. Round 5. Put them up, Greg.
Boom.
Boom.
I'm going at 14. I'm the only one. I go
Drifter's
first.
Up. Go Drifter.
I'm going to heal you 2 and then get rid of my immobilization. And then I'm going to short rest.
Heal 2. Drifter short rests. I'm long resting, so I heal another 2. Almost back to full. So that feels good. And then, right, I already picked the card to get rid of, so that's gotten rid of. I am double checking, but I have not yet gained any experience points. So that's all good. Okay, we're going into round 6.
Okay, short resting and
I shuffle my
taking
modifier deck on a long rest, right?
No.
No. Okay.
Only when you pull a ×2 or no.
Okay. Weird.
Or something else tells you to, I guess.
All right.
You do got to shuffle in a curse, though.
Sure do. Right. Right.
So you're shuffling it in a way.
Oh. Boy, I'll tell you, here's the thing that Fist of the North Star Fitness Boxing did this week that was compelling for me. They're adding defensive maneuvers, which so far is all just ducking. So, drop suddenly, like drop your hips suddenly, arrest the drop with your thighs, and then spring back up and get back into bouncing back and forth, and then do it again and again and again. So that was they introduced that on Tuesday, and then I had to take 2 days off because I had more lactic acid than blood in the lower half of my body. Okay.
Are you going early?
I think I'm gonna go late.
Okay, so you want me to blow the door then, eh?
If you don't mind, but hold on. What are my thoughts here?
If I could move a little faster. Do you have a thing that makes me move faster? Is that you?
It was like as the diviner in Friday Night Forgotten Circles.
No, didn't somebody have a
maybe I had it as the Bone Shaper too.
Sheet of paper or something? Yeah, I think as the Bone Shaper you had like a
Scroll
you had
haste?
like a scroll of haste. Yes.
I think the Scroll of Haste was the diviner.
Are you sure it was all the way back at the diviner?
I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I've got a plan to come in behind you and hopefully do something.
Okay. I'm going to do this then. Yeah. That'll do.
All right. Are you ready, Greg?
I'm ready.
All right. Round 6. Put them up, buddy. Boom.
Boom.
All right. And then sound off. What do you have, Greg?
18.
18. I have 88. So you'll be before me. All right.
Indeed, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All
Go
right.
for it.
Okay, I'm going to move 4 to start. So move me 2 into the door, and then we'll see what happens.
The door opens, and now we got to find out what happens. When the door is opened, I am directed to read section 125.2. Section 125.2. Okay. Yeah, there's the door in. Now, what do we have? Okay. Okay. I need to select them at random because we are getting bone things, dead things, and they are in fact living bones. Guess I should move the camera forward.
Sure. You should pay attention to these numbers.
There. Okay. Could you add normal living bones? Number 5. This one will have an amulet of protection.
Sure will.
And then normal living bones. Shuffling. Even got my eyes closed. The folks at home can see, even if Greg can't. 2. He'll have the amulet of reanimation. Okay.
Sure.
So, grab a normal here. Okay. So, just to refresh my memory, odd ones get numbers which are protection. Let me confirm that. Even No, evens are supposed to get numbers, which are reanimation, and then
Okay.
letters for odds, which are protection. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I want to stress again. I think this is a really cool rule. My struggle here is not with the rule. It is just with the text. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, some rubble. This one, which turns out to be number 5. The one with letters, which are protection. Is that what I said?
Don't know, James.
I know. I'm asking myself.
Yes.
It's a rhetorical question.
Just pick one.
Letter, amulet of protection for the odd number. And then a number thing for this guy who is going to go here.
Was there text to read?
There is text to read, but I always lay the room out first.
Okay.
The rest of it, fortunately, doesn't require me to keep cross-referencing the special rules. This will go here. Yeah. Some more rubble here. More rubble over here. No. Yes, no, yes. A door. And then, Greg, could you please add as Monster 3 in the console, the Lurker Soldier?
Okay. Whoa, Lurker Soldier's got a lot going on. They've got Shield 1, or 2 if they are elite.
Dual attacks?
2 targets, and they have PS2 or 3, depending on eliteness level. So a lot going on with these guys. Big attackers as well, 3 and 4, same as everybody else in this scenario.
Yep.
Big movement. These are tough guys. Okay.
Hold on. Fixing a display thing here. Almost done. Done. Okay. So, boom. 1 elite lurker soldier will join the fray. And we don't have to worry about his number except to put in the console. It is elite lurker soldier number 3, Greg.
You got it. Elite number 3.
Okay.
He's it. He's the only dude. He's way
That's
back
it.
there. Great.
That's it. Okay. So, with the undead dead for good this time, you enter the tunnel. Seeing how its sides are carved in great uneven gashes, you begin to suspect the identity of the diggers. That suspicion is confirmed when a sound reaches you. Multiple legs skitter. Claws snap open and closed. First corpses, mutters the bone shaper. Now crabs. Another turn and you see them. Lurkers blocking the tunnel. Before them totter their enthralled minions, another group of amulet-powered undead. The lurkers urge them straight towards you.
Okay.
Drawing for the living bones and the lurker soldier. The living bones will act immediately after your turn, Greg,
Okay.
because they have a 12 to do eternal life, where they will grant themselves an extra shield and then heal themselves too. The lurker soldier will go after you, but before me, at 64, to do Berserk Rage, which is an attack plus one, that targets all enemies within 2 hexes and impairs them all.
But he's not moving?
He's not moving, so it's not an issue.
Not going to be an issue.
No.
Just move me a further 2 into the room.
2 into the room. 1, 2.
And then I will attack 4. This is a ranged attack, so no melee. But
right.
I will use my PS3 to make it so the lurker number 2 has no shield. Correct?
Number 2. I gotta. Lurker number 2 is
Just gonna write
even,
this
and
down.
so it has a numbered token which represents reanimation. So yes, the Pierce will take care of it all.
Okay, I'm just gonna write down even Rianne.
Yeah.
And odd is shield. Right. All right. I will attack him, so he essentially has shield 0. This is an attack 4. Pulling it. +2, and he's immobilized. Not that he would have moved. So that's 6 damage to number 2.
Excellent. 6 damage to
Damn,
number 2.
wish he wasn't healing. He's
Me
how much
too.
was he healing?
He immediately heals 2.
Okay, so just 2. That's fine. Could have been worse.
Could definitely have been worse. All right. And then the other one just gets the shield. Doesn't need to heal. That's both of your turns. The Lurker Soldier just freaks out. Doing nothing much of anything. And then, finally, the Lurker Deep Wraith, me. Whichever one of us, Graham, said Greg attacked a Lurker meant that he attacked the Living Bones.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I will attack after reminding myself what the goddamn fucking things mean. Letters are bonus shield. Letters are bonus shield. In that case, I guess I should go. With the bottom of Skull Collection, I'll move 4 into the room. Skitter, skitter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up in this guy's face. And then, with the top of Hollow Aura, I will do an attack 3, Pierce 2. Obviating even his extra shield from Eternal Life. So here's an attack 3 with Pierce 2. Pulling it. It's the curse now.
Dang.
At least it's out of there, I guess.
It's out of there now, yeah, that's true.
Puts darkness in the air. Hooray. Alright. Well, tis what it is.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go early. I can...
Yeah, we're going into round 7.
Yeah, let's
We're
keep going.
cooking.
I'm going to go early, depending on, the factors of the round. I'm probably going to kill the dude who's got 4 damage on him. Can you move in and get his token before he summons a new skeleton?
Yes.
Okay. He also was technically immobilized.
I can't guarantee it because it'll depend on when their turn is.
It's true, yeah.
And he only has 3. Are you able to attack the other one?
I can, yeah.
I can probably kill the one that only has 3 and get its thing immediately during my turn.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm going to do a slightly different move. But just slightly different.
Okay. Waning the darkness. And then...
There we go. Yeah, he's got 3 health remaining. He does have shield 1.
Okay. But now I still need to pick one more card. Hold on a second.
Just some classic fight music.
Yeah. Okay. And then I guess I'll do this. All right. I'm ready. Are you ready, Greg?
All right.
Okay.
Yep, already.
Round 7. Put him up, buddy. Boom.
Boom.
And then sound off. What do you got?
I've got a 17.
17. All right. You're first. The Lurker Soldier is second, doing Hasty Assault at 28.
All right. So what is? So he's just going to move forward and do an attack.
He is going to move +1 and attack -1. So move 4 and then attack 3.
He's not going to get in range of us though.
He's not going to make it. And then me and the Bones are both going at 45. So I'm going to go before it. Wait. Yeah, okay. I can go before it, and if I kill it, I can pick up its thing on my turn. Okay, here we go. Give me the beat, Greg. Free my soul.
Okay. I am going to move up 1.
1.
Gain shield 1 for the rest of the round, in addition to my normal shield 2.
Excellent.
Then I'm going to attack him for 2, which becomes a 4, which has PS2, which has PS3. So
Taking
he
his shield
essentially
down to
has
1.
1 shield. And then I'm going to attack him. Here we go. Push 2, roll through.
All right.
Move a token backwards 1.
Sweet.
Okay, so he gets, he takes 3 damage. I'm going to push him back 2. And then I get to move something backwards 1, and then I get to move another thing backwards 1 because of that attack. There we go. Great.
Great.
That is, well, can I? No, I'll leave it there. That is my turn.
Okay. Here comes the Lurker Soldier. It's a move 4 for the Hasty Assault. It goes 1,
I think he can
2,
get to me.
3, 4. He sure can, but he can't get to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's an attack -1. So this is an attack 3 with Pierce 3.
Okay.
Pulling it. +0.
Attack 3. Well, he gets through all my shield.
Yeah.
So you have to use my shield, which is a bit bad. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool.
Okay. But he can't attack me, so he doesn't use his second attack. That's the Lurker's turn. And then it's the Deep Wraith's turn. I will consume the darkness, because with the top of Black Scythe, I will do an attack 3 that becomes an attack 3 +1 that causes curse and grants me an experience point. So I'll take that experience point, and just to make sure I remember to do it, I'm going to give them their curse before I pull the attack.
Okay. So this is an attack 4 because of his shield. It's essentially an attack 3.
Yep. And of course he has 3 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all very hopeful.
Just don't pull a negative and you're good.
Yep. Or pull a negative after pulling my my Pierce 3 roll through.
Is that what you? Oh, what?
I've got those. I never ever pull them when it matters.
Hit me. Pull it.
But they're there. Okay, hold on. I've shuffled their deck. Here we go. All right. Attack 4 against shield 1. Pulling it. -1.
He's got 1 health remaining.
1 hit point remaining. Oh, but I rested, so I have my Jagged Sword back. I'll add the Jagged Sword to that and wound him for a death sentence. No! Yes. Because he'll die on his turn, and therefore the thing will be there on the ground until the next turn.
Yes. Also, is Jagged Sword something you get back?
Yes, it is. But also,
Okay,
I mulligan. I do not use the Jagged Sword because I forgot I have another card. With the bottom of Slipping to Death, I will move 2 without moving, and then I will Bane 1 adjacent damaged enemy that has 4 or fewer hit points.
Oh, okay. Bane works too.
Bane works real good. Okay.
It's will get to attack
time.
with a Bane.
He does get to attack twice. So here we go. First, the Living Bones will do an attack 3 on the Drifter. Are you ready for this?
Yep, I've got shield 3.
All right, pulling it. Null. All right, I got your back, buddy.
Didn't need that shield.
And then an attack 3 on the Lurker. Pulling it. +0. So I'll take 3 damage. I can take it. I can take it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And then he dies
Boom.
and drops the amulet of reanimation, which shan't be there for long.
Good.
Okay. That is the round. We're going into
Well, no,
round.
the other guy's gotta go.
Oh,
The other skeleton.
right. I forgot there was a second bones. Okay. Whoops. The other bones, also doing nothing special, is going to move 3. 1, 2, and attack the drifter. Or
Okay.
wait, hold on. No, because it could move. Oh god. Okay.
It can't get both of us.
It could if
How?
it's right here, right? So if it went
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, it would be here where the other guy was when he just got both of us. But I need to remind myself how it works because this was a point of contention for gaining. I can't remember if getting as many attacks as possible overrules the minimized movement or if it comes after it. I think it comes after,
Well, let's see.
but I might just want that to be true.
Uh,
Where is monster focus?
monster focus. At the start of the turn, the focus is an enemy can perform its attack on using the fewest movement points. Determine the shortest possible path. It takes into consideration the effect of the difficult terrain and its terrain. For a melee attack, the monster identifies the shortest possible path to a hex. If a monster cannot attack on its turn, if the shortest path will bring the monster into range. If a monster's attack ability allows it to attack multiple targets, it first finds the primary focus, then finds additional foci for the extra attack. The monster does this by identifying the shortest possible path and as many additional as the target will allow during its current turn.
Yeah, so it's going to do this. It selects its focus still based on minimum movement, but it will use its maximum movement if it can have its focus and additional targets. Okay, well, I wish I wasn't getting this attack too. Attack 3 on the Lurker Deep Wraith. Pulling it. Hey, it's the Shuffle Null.
Hey!
Everybody gets a null. And an attack 3 on the Drifter, +1.
Because of my 3 shield, it's just 1 damage.
Nice. Okay, that is round 7. We're going into round 8. The fight came to us here.
It really did, yeah. Okay. I'm going to kill that skeleton very fast.
Okay. Well then
and then I would like you to move into his spot and grab those 2 tokens if you could.
Okay. Right. Because there will be 2 tokens there. Yikes.
Sure will be.
Okay. I'm going to see the fastest I can possibly go.
Well, I suppose... no,
Okay.
I'd rather you do it.
I can indeed go quite fast.
Cool.
And I have a plan.
Cool.
I have a plan.
I hope it's cool.
Yeah, it's very cruel, Graham. I guess because it's spawn, it would just spawn in an adjacent hex. But hopefully we can shut it down by moving as quickly as we can. Are you ready, Greg?
Ready.
All right, put them up, buddy. Boom.
Boom.
What are you showing?
I'm showing 14.
14. Me too. What's your backup?
65.
Mine's 25.
Shit, you're going first.
So I'm going first. I don't have a plan for killing this guy, though. Well, I mean, maybe I can kill him.
He's got shield 4 and 4 health.
Shield 4 and 4 health. No, I will not. I shan't be killing him, Greg.
Well, then I would just attack the Deep Wraith.
Yeah.
You're the Deep Wraith.
I'm
the
the
Lurker.
Deep Wraith. Yeah. Okay. So, how's this going to go down? Let's find out. The Bones is going at 81 to do Power Slash. And the Lurker Soldier is doing nothing special at 38. So, we're going to go Deep Wraith. Drifter. Soldier. And Bones. Okay. Well, first, where did I put the cards I'm using? Here they are. With the bottom of Lacerating Stabs, I am really repetitive here. With the bottom of Lacerating Stabs, I will teleport 3 behind these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And I will wound 1 adjacent enemy, the Lurker Soldier.
Okay, he is wounded.
Excellent. And then, with the top of Pinning Spines, I am going to do... Ooh, no. What's better? You're going to kill that Bones before it acts. Is that still the plan? Okay.
Yep.
Well, then this...
And then my plan was to heal you, but I will just step into a spot to get those two things.
The best defense in this case is not being murdered by a new skeleton. The best healing is not being repeatedly slashed by a multi-armed skeleton. Mm-hmm. So, with the top of Pinning Spines, I'll do an attack 1 against the Lurker Soldier, causing disarm.
Okay. Nice,
pulling it -2. But
no damage.
He's disarmed.
But he is disarmed. Good.
And then, with the top of Pinning Spines, I'll do another attack 1 that causes immobilize, pulling it -1. Okay.
He's immobilized. You got those out of your deck.
That's every bad card left in my deck except my null has been pulled now.
Don't pull that next.
I certainly hope I don't. Okay. That could have been worse. Right. Drifter.
All right, I'm going to do an attack 3, which becomes an attack 5. Pierce 3, so he essentially has 1 shield.
1 shield, attack 5. You just need a -1 or greater.
+1. He's dead.
Kablam.
And then I'm just going to use my card, the bottom, to move 1 into his spot.
Boom. And with your end of turn looting, you loot 2 amulets.
Nice.
4 amulets in our amulet pile now. And
so this guy...
We got nothing left to do now but beat up 1 jerk in this room.
Okay, so he takes 1 damage, and then his disarm and immobilize goes away. There we go.
Okay.
Because I killed an enemy with that attack, I get to move something backwards 1.
Great.
Gotta remember that.
And I'm going to use my mulligan to say that I stamina potioned to get back Hollow Aura.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm out of potions. But I got plenty of blades.
Make it work.
Yeah. All right. The Lurker Soldier, of course, can't do anything, and the Bones are dead. The round is over. We're going into round 9. It's 10:30. Did you want to call last round, Greg?
Last round, yeah.
Yeah? Oh, wow. I was expecting you to say no. Let's go for it.
I don't want to go all the way to the last room. No, I know the last room's going to take like a half hour for you. I can't do that. I got a birthday party to attend tomorrow.
Okay. For a child, I assume?
A 5-year-old, yeah. You're right to assume that my social events are all for people under the age of majority.
So there we go. I was gonna say that I thought maybe we could do it because it's all dinks, the dual income, no kids. But alas, okay. Well, I'm gonna act early, and part of this might be entirely wasted, but I kind of just want to have fun with my new card.
Yeah, do it.
And hopefully the other part won't be wasted. All right. Are you ready, Greg?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. Last round of the night. Put them up. Boom.
Boom.
Okay, what do you have?
25.
25. All right. You are going to go after me, but before him.
Okay.
The Lurker Soldier will do Calculated Strike at 61. So that's in a move -1, but an attack +1. So if he's hitting us, he's doing attack 5s with Pierce. Which
no good.
It's not great. It is no bueno, as they say. Okay, well, let's see what I can do. I will start with Hollow Aura. At the top of Hollow Aura, I'll do an attack 3, Pierce 2. So this jerk has functionally no shield.
No shield. Attack
Attack
3.
3, pulling it, times 2.
Hey, there we go.
There's
6
6
damage.
damage. That feels good. That feels good. Puts darkness into the air. And we know the Deep Wraith loves darkness. And then, we'll see what happens with this. With the bottom of Grim Trophies, I will spend any number of trophies. I'll spend 2. For each trophy spent, I can perform move 1, attack 1. So, I will hop to the side and do an attack 1 against shield 2. But let's see. Plus 2, 1 damage.
Hey.
I thought this... I swapped out 2 +1s for +2s, I think.
Okay.
Literally because I was taking this thing that I could do a lot of attack 1s. I was like, I'll probably enjoy having more 2s in there. And then I'll hot step it again and do 1 more attack 1 against his shield 2. Oh ho ho! Pierce 3 roll through against his shield none. +2.
3 more damage?
3 more damage. He has 2 hit points left.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I think I'll just kill him right now.
Excellent.
Well, okay. My turn, yeah?
It's your turn, Greg.
I will attack 4, PS2, PS3. So this is the top of Unending Fight. Pulling it.
Oh, wait.
PS.
Hold on.
Go on.
I should have got a shield. I forgot to get a trophy back when I baned that skeleton to death.
Ah,
So I just added it. But I won't spend it.
PS3,
I'll let you take your shot.
roll through. +1. He's dead.
Bye-bye. That one actually drops a loot.
Great. As part of Unending Fight, I will move on to that loot and get it.
Oh.
What's that box that's right there? Is that just an obstacle? Yeah.
That box is a flavor box. That's drawn on the tile. It's not really there.
Okay. Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. As that's then nothing. No, nothing else with Unending Fight. But then I'll move another 2 forward.
Oh, so you're not
on the other side. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to end my turn. You know what? I'd rather loot. I'll just not move, but I will heal 2.
All right. You gain a rock root.
Nice. Okay, well, I will also short rest. Oh, well, I'm going to long rest. I think probably both of us should probably long rest.
Yeah, at this point, I don't.
Do you want to just both of us? I know I said last round, but you want to just do this long rest round?
No, I want to agonize until. Are we doing Thursday next week?
We're doing Thursday next week.
I want 6 days to agonize over which card I should discard. So.
Oh my God. Okay.
We're going into round 10 next week. We will definitely get this done in a 2-weeker, and we're definitely going to win. This is unlosable. I'm calling it now.
We have no idea what's in this final room.
Oh, Graham makes a good point. We should do the... Well, I still want to agonize, but I am going to go ahead and put the curse in right now. Just so I remember that part.
Okay, well, doing a long rest round?
Yeah, let's just do the round. Okay. Round 10. Pull them.
Long resting.
We both did 99. It's the end of the round.
Shock.
We're long resting. I recover 2 hit points. I gain a
back.
curse. And then, what do I get rid of?
2, and get rid of...
I guess. Ooh, no.
Difficult. Really difficult.
Yeah.
Ooh, I get to move something backwards 1. That's my perk.
Okay. I've made my choice.
Loving that.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I got to get rid of one of my heals. I'll get rid of the one that heals me.
All right.
I've got keep the one that healed James.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I've got 8 cards left. So I'm in hearty form.
I got 7 cards left. So pretty good.
Yeah. It's going to take me... I cannot get to that door next turn.
No, me neither. Well, one, two. I could get there if I really go whole hog on it.
Okay.
But
Maybe
I
that's
think
worth doing, but we can figure that out.
I'll
We can
probably
make
go
that
pretty
decision.
far and then get the rest of the way. Keep my post-it note
Okay.
so that I remember. I wrote down very simply, James, and maybe you should write this down too, possibly in the rules text. Even equals regen numbers.
Yeah.
Odds equal shield letters.
Yeah. That's yeah. Even as I cleaned it up, except for the fact that I mixed the fucking thing up. My cleaned up text is a bit better, but even when I finished it, I was like, I could have done this in a much simpler, more structured way. Oh well. I'm on vacation from my job as a technical writing teacher. So the fact that I did okay is enough for me. All right. Well, hey, whew. You know, Greg, I I created the 58 Dream Street Blue Sky account
Yeah.
and tentatively did a few posts, and then the vibes on Blue Sky went to hell. It's
Oh shit.
just awful. Just is nothing but people fighting and accusing each other of different forms of bigotry and brigading people off the site.
Oh shit.
It's ugly. It's rough. It's no
Well,
fun
time to
out
get
there.
in there. That's
Yeah,
what I
gee.
say.
I was all excited about the chill, non-Twitter vibes, and then as soon as I joined, even though I don't think it was my fault, it just all went to hell. All
I
right.
heard you coming.
So, hey, check it out. Lots going on here at 58 Dream Street because I'm on vacation, as mentioned. Tomorrow, a little bit earlier than it currently says on the schedule, but I'll update the schedule once I get off of here with Greg. I'll be playing Dark Sun, Shattered Lands. We're starting off by murdering slavers. Fun. On Sunday, Phantasmagoria. We're starting off with a rape scene.
Yeah,
Yikes.
we've been over
Content
it.
warning. Yeah. Oh, dear. But we'll get through it and then I don't know. Jeez. But it's been cool so far, and I'm sure it'll be cool after, and we'll see if the narrative warrants it. I'm kind of skeptical. I don't know. It is what it is. And then, moving into the week, well, I got two things going on in the daytime next week. The only one that's definitely scheduled is on Thursday, Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpent Isle, which I started last Thursday. But I might do 2 days of that this week. Who knows? Just depending on how often I can hop on. And any other time I hop on in the daytime, this coming week, will be Wizardry Gaiden 4, Throb of the Demon's Heart, where I am optimistic that I don't think I'm going to be. I gave up on the Tower of Witchcraft for now because I think I need an item from one of the other two towers to overcome the final obstacles. So now I've started up a new party heading into the Tower of Stillness, which I've completed before in the past. But with this new party, hopefully, because I don't remember what items were there that I didn't wind up using to solve that tower itself. But hopefully there's something. If not, maybe it's in the Tower of Spirits, but I don't know. Jeez, it's a struggle. The struggle is real. Meanwhile, on Tuesday, are we on for Tuesday, Greg?
We're on as of now. Hopefully,
All right.
what happened last Tuesday doesn't happen again.
All right, fingers crossed. If all goes according to plan, Greg and James beat them up on Tuesday when Greg and I will be doing a hip-hop themed episode. Oh, dear.
Yeah, let's call it hip hop.
Jeez.
We'll see if the theme is racism when
Yeah,
we get to the games.
Maybe the rape scene is not going to be the most uncomfortable part of 58 Dream Street this week.
We're certainly going all out this week.
It's cringe week here at 58 Dream Street, and we'll be playing Kaneko's B Rap Boys. I assume the B stands for battle, but who knows? Could stand for something more offensive than that. And then Atari's Guardians of the Hood. We'll find out if the venerable arcade company Atari had their thumbs on the pulse of hip hop culture in 1992.
Can't see how they wouldn't.
Not making the strongest case for tuning in to 58 Dream Street next week, as Stimpinski points out. But listen, just skip the first 20 minutes on Sunday. I'll take the psychic trauma for everybody, and we'll carry on from there. All right. Whew. God, it's warm in here. He stuck around to the end. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, can't hear my voice. But I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, when it's just me and Greg, no Rich here, no Danielle here, so we can talk about them. Take care of yourselves. And be kind to everyone you meet.